is going on YouTube? I'm Lamont at large. Today we are in Kansas City, Missouri. We're going to visit the Ralph Yarl shooting location. If you don't know the story, I'm surprised you don't. I'm going to break it down to you really quickly, and we're going to walk by the house where it occurred. Let's get right into it. I don't normally do videos like this where it's a current event, but I happen to be in the area, kind of sort of in the area when it originally happened. So on April 13th, just last week of 2023, 16-year-old Ralph Yarl was supposed to pick up his twin siblings at 115th Street, but he put the address in wrong. So he put in by accident, or it came up by accident, 115th Terrace. Now, if you don't know Kansas City very well, that is a common mistake that everybody makes. Where there's a terrace, there's going to be a street. 49th Terrace is totally different from 49th Street. So this kid, 16 years old, he just got his license, and whatever little information is available online about him, he doesn't appear to be, any kind of a troublemaker or anything like that. This appears to be a really good kid. He plays multiple musical instruments. He's in the Metropolitan Youth Orchestra. He's in a couple different science clubs or what have you in school. His parents are immigrants from Liberia, so I'm pretty sure that they do value education over anything. So this kid, instead of knocking at 115th Terrace, which is back over there, he goes and knocks on 115th Street. And in that house lived one 85-year-old Andrew Lester. So the story goes, and guys, this story just came out, so I don't have all the facts. I'm just in the area. I just wanted to, personally, I just wanted to see what the house looked like. So rounding the corner right here, I could just tell you this neighborhood is pretty nice. I would say the people over here, as you can see, they take care of their lawns. They take care of their landscaping. Decent cars. I would say this is an upper class working neighborhood. So that's the house right over there where Mr. Lester lives. I'm assuming he lives by himself. Anyway, so on that night around 10 p.m., Ralph comes to knock on the door to pick up his siblings. And according to Lester, he's watching TV and he hears someone, I think the word he used was banging, could be knocking, who knows. So he gets up and grabs his revolver and he comes to the door and he opens it and sees Ralph and shoots him right in the face. So this is the house where it occurred. And probably can't see, but there's newspaper in the garage, I guess, to prevent people from peeking in. And if you can see, I get a little bit closer right there. Somebody, looks like they threw some kind of substance on the door. Looked like maybe they threw some, looked like some kind of batter. They egged it. You can see that right there. And if you go, yeah, they egged this house. You can see it on the other windows right there too. And then on the side of the house, they put some kind of graffiti. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if it's a gang, F16, KF16, KC, F16, something along those lines. I'll get a better shot of it. So this is the house where it occurred. I'm pretty certain I was gonna knock on the door, but I don't want to be that dude. I'll save that for future videos. But no, this guy shot Ralph, and then he immediately calls 911. The police arrive. They take this kid to the hospital. Miraculously, this kid survived. And not only did he survive, he seems to be doing, for the most part, other than getting shot in the face, pretty good. Now, when the police interviewed Andrew Lester, he said that he was in bed or watching TV, what have you, and he heard someone banging on the door, and he comes out with the gun and shoots him right through the glass door. Or probably right opened the door and shot him. You know, like I said, there's a glass door right there, and I don't see any kind of bullet marks or anything like that. So I'm assuming that he opened the door and then shot him. I don't know. Like I said, this is a pretty brand new story. I never like doing stories in neighborhoods like this because I always seem to stick out like a sore thumb. Reason why: there's no street parking allowed out here. There's nowhere to park your car. It reminds me of how it is in Florida, and every time I come to these neighborhoods, I always dread it because I got to go park somewhere, and then I feel even more out of place or what have you. So the prosecutor here in Kansas City, they ended up arresting Andrew Lester, and they're charging him with assault first degree and armed criminal action. And then you have all these people, all these pundits or talking heads on TV labeling the guy Andrew Lester an outright racist, and he's got a grandson who's saying that he believes he's a racist, that he sits around all day with Fox News blaring in the background or what have you. And all this case basically comes down to is the kid accidentally knocked on the wrong house. Now, if this man, this Andrew Lester, if he was really scared, he should have called the police. If you felt, because according to him, when he's talking to the police, he's saying that, I thought that somebody was breaking into my house. Well, if you think that somebody's breaking into your house, a civil-minded individual is probably going to call 911. Now, you go grab your gun, and you just kind of sit back and wait while you let the police do their job. That's what you pay taxes for, is for the police to come and protect you and your home. Now, if he was breaking into his home, that's a totally different story. But this kid, he's just going to pick up his brothers or sisters or what have you. So Andrew Lester was put in jail. I don't know how much his bail was, but he was eventually bailed out, and I highly suspect that he's probably in hiding. Now, the charges that are weighed against him are quite serious, and facing a lot of time in prison. I mean, he should have been arrested, definitely, because there's no question about it. I mean, you could have one opinion about this story, one side or another, but he should have got arrested, because if you really truly fear for your safety, you call 911 first, grab your gun, wait inside your house, see what's going on. You don't grab your gun, open the door, shoot him in the face, and then call 911. I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous. And I seen some names that I'm not going to mention on this channel because I'm not even trying to get into that conversation, but you got a lot of names from a lot of people who have a lot of followers on Twitter who are saying, oh, he's a racist, oh my god, he shot him because he's black. Hey, listen, I have no idea. I wasn't here. I don't know that man. I don't know if he is a racist or not. I have no idea. But I will say that he was definitely wrong in shooting that kid. That was just ridiculous, in my personal opinion. Anyways, this story is still going to be going on for quite some time. Ralph Yarl, God bless him. This kid, GoFundMe, I just checked it right now, $3.4 million on his GoFundMe. Listen, I don't know what his cognitive skills are going to be, or I don't know if he's going to be physically okay. I don't know if he's going to have some kind of handicap for the rest of his life. But considering he was only in the hospital for just it seems like, what, 4 or 5 days or something like that. Who knows what's going to happen? I have no idea. But you know, I wish him all the best. And, you know, I hope he takes that money and does some real good with it, pay for school and all that good stuff. You know, brothers and sisters too, or whatever. Anyways, guys, I am out of here. Lamont at large. I'm going on to my next story. I'll catch up with you later. Have a good one. Peace out.